Have you ever felt completely drained after hanging out with someone? Like all your energy just vanished into thin air? What if I told you there's actually a way to protect yourself and take back that energy? Sounds pretty amazing, right? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. By the end, you'll know how to keep your energy to yourself and feel more alive than ever. Trust me, this is going to change your life. Now, let's dive into the world of energy and spirituality. It might sound a bit strange at first, but stick with me. It's simpler than you might think. Energy isn't just about the stuff that powers your phone or lights up your house. In the spiritual world, energy is like this invisible force that surrounds all of us. Think of it as a glowing aura that wraps around your body. This energy is tied to your emotions, thoughts, and overall well-being. It's what makes you feel bright and cheery on some days and totally wiped out on others. The cool thing about energy is that it's not static. It's always moving and changing. And here's where it gets really interesting. We're constantly exchanging this energy with other people. It's like we're all walking around with these invisible strings connecting us to everyone we meet. When you have a great conversation with a friend and leave feeling pumped up, that's a positive energy exchange. But sometimes, these exchanges aren't so great. You might talk to someone and suddenly feel like all your energy has been sucked away. That's what we're focusing on today, those energy-draining interactions. So how can you tell if someone's taking your energy? Well, there are a few signs to look out for. You might feel suddenly tired after talking to them, like you could use a nap right then and there. Or maybe you start feeling anxious or irritated for no apparent reason. Sometimes, you might even get a headache or feel physically uncomfortable. These are all clues that someone might be tapping into your energy reserves. But don't worry, this doesn't mean you need to become a hermit and avoid all human contact. Understanding how energy works is the first step to protecting yourself. And that's exactly what we're going to learn how to do. Now, before we go any further, it's super important to understand something. Most people aren't energy vampires on purpose. They're not evil masterminds plotting to drain you dry. In fact, most of the time, they don't even realize they're doing it. So let's talk about why this happens. First up, stress is a big culprit. When people are stressed out, they're like sponges looking for any source of calm or positivity. If you're a naturally upbeat or relaxed person, stressed out folks might unconsciously latch onto your energy to feel better. It's not their fault. They're just trying to cope with their own struggles. Next, let's talk about loneliness. We humans are social creatures, and when we're feeling isolated or alone, we crave connection. Sometimes, lonely people might unknowingly draw on the energy of others to fill that emptiness. They're not trying to hurt anyone. They're just seeking the warmth of human interaction. Lastly, some people are just unaware of energy dynamics. They might be naturally intense or have big personalities, and they don't realize how their behavior affects others. These folks aren't trying to drain you. They simply don't know they're doing it. Now, let's look at how this plays out in everyday life. Imagine you're at work and a coworker comes to your desk to chat. They're going through a tough time and spend an hour venting about their problems. You listen and try to be supportive, but by the end of the conversation, you feel exhausted. That's an energy drain in action. Or maybe you have a friend who always seems to have a crisis. Every time you hang out, they dump all their problems on you. You want to be there for them, but you notice that after these meetups, you feel totally wiped out. That's another example of energy being taken. Even everyday interactions can sometimes drain your energy. A heated argument with your partner, a stressful phone call with a client, or even scrolling through negative news on social media. All of these can chip away at your energy reserves. Here's why understanding all this is so crucial. When you realize that energy drains often happen unintentionally, it changes how you approach the situation. Instead of getting angry at the person or cutting them out of your life, you can learn to protect your own energy while still being compassionate. It's like learning to swim. Once you know how to keep your head above water, you can enjoy the pool without fear of drowning. In the same way, understanding energy dynamics allows you to navigate relationships and social situations without fear of being drained. Remember, everyone has their own energy struggles. The person draining you today might be the one who uplifts you tomorrow. By understanding why energy drains happen, you're better equipped to handle them with grace and wisdom. All right, now that we understand what energy is and why people might take it, let's talk about how to spot when it's happening. Recognizing energy drains is like having a superpower. Once you know what to look for, you'll be amazed at how much you notice. Let's start with the physical signs. Your body is incredibly smart, and it will often give you clues when your energy is being drained. Here are some things to watch out for. Sudden fatigue. This is a big one. If you suddenly feel like you could fall asleep right where you're standing, especially after interacting with someone, that's a major red flag. It's like your body is saying, "Whoa, we just lost a bunch of energy." Headaches. Sometimes, energy drains can manifest as a dull ache in your head. It might start as a slight pressure and grow into a full-blown headache. Pay attention if this happens regularly after being with certain people. Muscle tension. You might notice your shoulders creeping up towards your ears or your jaw clenching. This physical tension can be a sign that your body is trying to protect itself from an energy drain. Feeling cold. Suddenly feeling chilly, even in a warm room, can be a sign that your energy is being depleted. It's like your internal thermostat is being affected. Yawning. If you find yourself yawning a lot during or after an interaction, it might not just be because you're bored. Excessive yawning can be your body's way of trying to take in more energy. Now, let's move on to the emotional signs. These can be a bit trickier to spot at first, but with practice, you'll get better at recognizing them. Mood swings. If your mood takes a sudden nosedive after being with someone, that's a clear sign. You might go from feeling pretty good to irritated, sad, or anxious for no apparent reason. Feeling overwhelmed. Sometimes, an energy drain can leave you feeling like everything is just too much. Simple tasks might seem impossible, and you might want to curl up and hide from the world. Irritability. If you find yourself snapping at people or feeling annoyed by little things that don't usually bother you, it could be because your energy has been depleted. Sadness or depression. A sudden wave of sadness or a feeling of hopelessness can be a sign that your energy has taken a hit. It's like the joy has been sucked out of you. Anxiety. Feeling unexpectedly nervous or worried, especially after being around certain people, can be a sign of an energy drain. Lastly, let's talk about the mental signs. These are the ways an energy drain can affect your thinking and focus. Brain fog. If you suddenly can't think straight or feel like your thoughts are moving through molasses, that's a big clue. It's like your mental sharpness has been dulled. Forgetfulness. Struggling to remember simple things or finding yourself spacing out more than usual can be a sign that your mental energy is low. Difficulty concentrating. If you're having trouble focusing on tasks that are usually easy for you, it might be because your energy has been zapped. Negative thought patterns. Sometimes, an energy drain can send your thoughts into a downward spiral. You might find yourself dwelling on worst-case scenarios or being overly critical of yourself. Indecisiveness. If you're usually decisive but suddenly find yourself unable to make even simple choices, it could be because your energy is low. Now, here's the really cool part. Just being aware of these signs is a huge step in protecting your energy. It's like having an early warning system. When you start noticing these signs, you can take action before you're completely drained. But remember, experiencing one or two of these signs doesn't always mean someone is draining your energy. We all have off days or times when we're just naturally tired. The key is to look for patterns. If you consistently notice these signs after interacting with certain people or in specific situations, that's when you know you're dealing with an energy drain. And here's a little secret. The more you practice recognizing these signs, the better you'll get at it. It's like developing a new sense. At first, you might only notice the big, obvious energy drains. But over time, you'll start picking up on the subtle ones too. So, start paying attention to how you feel before, during, and after interactions with people. Notice any changes in your body, emotions, or thoughts. Keep a little mental, or even written, log if it helps. This awareness is your first line of defense against energy drains. And don't worry if you don't catch every energy drain right away. This is a skill that takes time to develop. Be patient with yourself and keep practicing. Before you know it, you'll be an expert at recognizing when your energy is being taken. And that's the first step to taking it back. Now that we know how to spot energy drains, let's talk about one of the most powerful tools in your energy protection toolkit: setting boundaries. Think of boundaries as your personal force field, keeping your energy safe while still allowing you to connect with others. So, what exactly are energetic boundaries? Well, they're like invisible lines that define where you end and other people begin. They're not physical walls, but mental and emotional limits that you set to protect your well-being. Having strong energetic boundaries means you get to decide what energy you let in and what you keep out. Imagine you're in a bubble. This bubble is your personal space, filled with your energy. When your boundaries are strong, you control what comes in and out of that bubble. You can let in positive vibes and keep out the negative ones. Cool, right? Now, let's get practical. How do you actually set these magical energetic boundaries? Here are some simple ways to start. Know your limits. The first step in setting boundaries is knowing what you're comfortable with. Take some time to think about what makes you feel drained. Is it long phone calls? Negative conversations? Once you know your limits, it's easier to set boundaries around them. Communicate clearly. This is super important. You need to tell people what your boundaries are. Don't worry, you don't have to make a big announcement. It can be as simple as saying, "I only have 15 minutes to chat right now," or "I'd rather not discuss that topic." Start small. If setting boundaries feels scary, start with something small. Maybe you decide not to answer work emails after 7 p.m. Or you could limit your time on social media. These small steps help build your boundary-setting muscles. Use I statements. When you're setting a boundary, try to use I statements. Instead of saying, "You're always dumping your problems on me," try, "I feel overwhelmed when we only talk about problems. Can we also share some positive things?" This approach is less likely to make the other person defensive. Create physical space. Sometimes, physical boundaries can help reinforce energetic ones. If you're feeling drained, it's okay to take a step back or excuse yourself for a few minutes. Learn to say no. This is a big one. Saying no doesn't make you a bad person. It means you're taking care of yourself. Remember, every time you say no to something that drains you, you're saying yes to your own well-being. Trust your gut. If something feels off, listen to that feeling. Your intuition is often your first line of defense against energy drains. Now, let's focus on that last point for a moment, because it's so important. Saying no can feel really tough, especially if you're used to always saying yes. But here's the thing. Saying no doesn't have to be harsh or mean. There are lots of kind ways to decline. "Thank you for thinking of me, but I'm not able to take that on right now. I appreciate the invitation, but I need to take some time for myself today. I'd love to help, but my plate is full at the moment. Is there someone else who might be able to assist? That sounds interesting, but it's not something I can commit to right now." Remember, you're not rejecting the person, you're just declining a specific request or invitation. It's okay to put your own energy needs first sometimes. Here's something really important to remember. Setting boundaries is not a one-time thing. It's a practice. You might set a boundary and then feel tempted to let it slide. That's normal, but try to stay consistent. The more you maintain your boundaries, the more natural it will feel, and the more others will respect them. Sometimes, when you start setting boundaries, you might get some pushback. People who are used to you always being available might be surprised when you start saying no. That's okay. Stay calm and restate your boundary. Most people will adjust once they see you're serious about taking care of your energy. Lastly, remember that boundaries can be flexible. As you grow and change, your boundaries might change too. What feels right today might not work for you in a year. That's perfectly fine. The important thing is to stay tuned in to your own needs and adjust your boundaries accordingly. Setting boundaries is like building a muscle. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but the more you do it, the stronger you'll get. And the reward? More energy, better relationships, and a stronger sense of self. Pretty awesome, right? So start small, be consistent, and remember, your energy is precious. You have the right to protect it. By setting clear, kind boundaries, you're not just taking care of yourself. You're actually creating the space for healthier, more balanced relationships with everyone in your life. And that's a win-win for everyone. Now that we've talked about setting boundaries, let's dive into a powerful tool that can help protect your energy: visualization. This might sound a bit like magic, but it's actually a simple technique that anyone can use. Think of it as creating a force field around yourself, but instead of using high-tech gadgets, you're using the power of your mind. Let's walk through this process together. Don't worry if you're not great at visualizing things. With practice, it gets easier. Here's how to create your energy bubble. Find a quiet spot. Start by finding a place where you won't be disturbed for a few minutes. It could be a corner of your room, a quiet park bench, or even your car during lunch break. Get comfortable. Sit or stand in a comfortable position. Close your eyes if that feels right, or keep them open if you prefer. The key is to feel relaxed and at ease. Take deep breaths. Begin by taking a few deep breaths. Breathe in slowly through your nose, filling your lungs, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. This helps calm your mind and center your focus. Imagine your energy. Picture your own energy. It might look like a warm, glowing light surrounding your body. There's no right or wrong way to imagine this. Whatever feels natural to you is perfect. Create your bubble. Now, imagine this energy expanding outward from your body. See it forming a bubble all around you. This bubble can be any color you like. Some people imagine it as white light, others as a golden glow, and some prefer a rainbow of colors. Choose whatever resonates with you. Strengthen your bubble. Imagine this bubble becoming stronger and more solid. You might picture it thickening or becoming brighter. See it as a flexible but strong shield that surrounds you completely. Set its purpose. As you visualize this bubble, set the intention that it will protect your energy. You might think or say something like, "This bubble protects my energy and only allows positive vibrations to enter." Feel the protection. Take a moment to really feel the safety and protection of your bubble. Imagine any negative energy or draining influences bouncing off the surface, unable to reach you. Carry it with you. As you finish the visualization, know that this bubble stays with you, even as you open your eyes and go about your day. You can quickly reinforce it anytime you need to. The great thing about this visualization technique is that you can use it anytime, anywhere. Here are some ways to incorporate it into your daily life. Before social events. If you're heading into a situation where you know there might be energy drains, like a stressful meeting or a gathering with that one relative who always complains, take a minute to visualize your bubble. During conversations. If you feel your energy starting to dip during a conversation, you can quickly reinforce your bubble. No one even needs to know you're doing it. In crowded places, places like busy shopping malls or packed subways can sometimes feel overwhelming. Your energy bubble can help you maintain your personal space, even in crowds. At work, if your job involves dealing with a lot of people or stressful situations, regularly reinforcing your energy bubble can help you stay centered and focused. Before sleep, visualizing your protective bubble before bed can help you release any negative energy you've picked up during the day and ensure a more restful sleep. Now, you might be wondering, how can just imagining something actually protect my energy? Well, it's all about focus and intention. When you visualize your protective bubble, you're actually doing several powerful things. Raising awareness. The act of visualization makes you more aware of your own energy. This increased awareness helps you notice more quickly when something or someone is affecting your energy. Setting intention. By creating this bubble with the specific purpose of protection, you're setting a clear intention. This intention acts like a filter, helping you naturally gravitate towards positive energies and deflect negative ones. Boosting confidence. Knowing you have this tool at your disposal can make you feel more confident in various situations. This confidence itself is a form of protection against energy drains, creating a psychological barrier. Even if you can't see the bubble, the act of visualizing it creates a psychological boundary. This can help you feel more secure and less affected by external energies. Activating your energy field. Some believe that this visualization actually affects your body's energy field or aura. Whether or not you subscribe to this idea, the practice can certainly make you feel more energetically balanced. Mindfulness practice. Regularly visualizing your protective bubble is a form of mindfulness. It brings you into the present moment and helps you connect with yourself, which is inherently energizing. Remember, like any skill, this visualization technique gets more effective with practice. Don't worry if it feels a bit awkward at first. Keep at it, and soon you'll be able to create your energy bubble in seconds, whenever and wherever you need it. The more you use this technique, the more natural it will feel. You might even start to notice that people respond to you differently, perhaps giving you more space or seeming less likely to dump their problems on you. That's the power of your energy bubble in action. So, give it a try. Take a moment right now to visualize your protective bubble. How does it look? How does it make you feel? This simple practice could be the key to maintaining your energy levels throughout the day, no matter what or who you encounter. Now that we've learned how to protect our energy, let's talk about something equally important: cleansing it. Just like you take a shower to wash away the dirt and sweat of the day, you need to cleanse your energy to get rid of any negative vibes you've picked up. Don't worry, it's easier than you might think. Let's start with some simple ways to cleanse your energy. These are things you can do anytime, anywhere, to help you feel refreshed and recharged. Deep breathing. This is probably the easiest and most accessible way to cleanse your energy. Find a quiet spot and take several deep, slow breaths. As you inhale, imagine you're breathing in clean, positive energy. As you exhale, picture all the negative energy leaving your body. Do this for a few minutes, and you'll likely feel much lighter. Taking a shower. Water is a powerful cleanser, not just for your body, but for your energy too. Next time you take a shower, imagine the water washing away not just dirt, but also any negative energy you've collected. Picture it all going down the drain. You can even say something like, "I release all negative energy," as you shower. Salt bath. If you have a bathtub, try adding some sea salt or Epsom salt to your bath. Salt has been used for centuries in many cultures for purification. As you soak, imagine the salt water drawing out any negative energy from your body. Smudging. This is an ancient practice used by many cultures. It involves burning sacred herbs like sage or palo santo and letting the smoke surround your body. If you can't burn anything where you live, you can use sage essential oil or even just imagine the cleansing smoke around you. Sound cleansing. Sound vibrations can help break up stagnant energy. Try playing a singing bowl, ringing a bell, or even just clapping your hands around your body. As you do this, imagine the sound waves washing away any negative energy. Movement. Sometimes you just need to shake it off, literally. Put on some music and dance, jump up and down, or shake your body. This physical movement can help dislodge stuck energy. Nature is one of the most powerful energy cleansers out there. Here are some ways to use nature to recharge your energy. Earthing. This simply means connecting directly with the earth. Take off your shoes and walk barefoot on grass, sand, or soil. Imagine roots growing from your feet into the earth, grounding you and drawing up fresh energy. Tree hugging. Yes, really. Find a big tree and give it a hug. Trees are like nature's energy powerhouses. Imagine exchanging energy with the tree, giving it any negativity you're holding and receiving its strong, stable energy in return. Ocean or river cleansing. If you live near a body of water, take a dip or even just dangle your feet in. Water is incredibly cleansing for your energy. As you're in or near the water, imagine it washing away any energy that's not serving you. Sunbathing. Sunlight is a powerful energizer. Spend a few minutes in the sun, with proper protection, of course. Imagine the sunlight filling your body with vibrant, positive energy. Stargazing. At night, look up at the stars. The vastness of the night sky can help put things in perspective and refresh your energy. Imagine any negative energy floating away into the endless space above. Meditation is a fantastic tool for cleansing and recharging your energy. Here's a simple meditation you can try. Find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Imagine a bright, warm light above your head. This light represents pure, positive energy. Visualize this light slowly pouring down over you, like a waterfall of energy. See it flowing from the top of your head, down your face, your neck, your shoulders, and all the way to your toes. As this light moves over your body, Imagine it washing away any negative or stagnant energy. See this old energy dissolving and disappearing. Once you've been completely washed with this light, imagine it filling you up from the inside. See every cell in your body glowing with this positive energy. Sit with this feeling for a few moments, enjoying the sensation of being cleansed and recharged. When you're ready, take a deep breath and slowly open your eyes. You can do this meditation for as little as 5 minutes or as long as you like. It's a great way to start your day or to refresh yourself after a draining interaction. Remember, energy cleansing is not a one-time thing. Just like you need to regularly clean your house to keep it tidy, you need to regularly cleanse your energy to keep it fresh and positive. Try to incorporate some form of energy cleansing into your daily routine. The more you practice these techniques, the more sensitive you'll become to your own energy. You'll start to notice when you need a cleanse, and you'll have a toolkit of methods to choose from. Whether it's a quick deep breathing session, a dance break, or a full nature immersion, you'll always have a way to refresh and recharge your energy. By regularly cleansing your energy, you're not just getting rid of negative vibes, you're making space for more positive energy to flow into your life. And that's a beautiful thing. Yes, we've talked about protecting and cleansing your energy, but sometimes you need to take it a step further. That's where cutting energy cords comes in. Don't worry, we're not talking about anything physical here. Energy cords are invisible connections that can form between you and other people, places, or even situations. Let's dive into what these are and how to deal with them. Imagine invisible strings connecting you to various people and things in your life. These are energy cords. They're like energetic pathways that allow energy to flow back and forth. Some of these cords are positive, like the loving connection you might feel with a close friend or family member. But others can be draining, constantly pulling on your energy. These draining cords often form with people or situations that consistently take more energy than they give. It could be a friend who's always complaining, an ex-partner you can't seem to let go of, or even a job that stresses you out. The tricky thing is, these cords can continue to drain you even when you're not directly interacting with the person or situation. Now, let's learn a simple way to cut these energy cords. Remember, this is a visualization exercise. You're not physically cutting anything, but you are setting a clear intention to release these draining connections. Here's how to do it. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed for a few minutes. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Imagine yourself surrounded by a bubble of white or golden light. This is your protective energy field. Now, think about a person or situation that you feel might be draining your energy. As you think about them, try to sense if there's a cord connecting you. It might appear as a rope, a chain, or even a tube in your mind's eye. There's no right or wrong way to see it. Trust whatever comes to you. Once you've identified the cord, imagine yourself holding a pair of large, golden scissors. These scissors represent your intention to release this connection. Take a deep breath and in your mind, use the scissors to cut the cord. As you do this, you can say something like, I now release this energetic connection with love and compassion. I am free, and I allow the other person to be free as well. As the cord is cut, see it falling away and dissolving. You might want to imagine the cut end on your side being sealed with healing light. Take a moment to feel the sensation of being free from this connection. You might feel lighter, more energized, or simply relieved. Finally, imagine filling the space where the cord was with bright, positive energy. This ensures that you're not left with an energetic hole. Take a few deep breaths, and when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. After a breakup, if you're struggling to move on from a past relationship, cord cutting can help you release the lingering energetic connection. When leaving a job, if you're moving on from a job that was stressful or draining, cutting cords can help you fully transition to your new situation. After difficult interactions, if you've had a particularly draining interaction with someone, you might want to cut cords to prevent that energy from lingering. During major life transitions, anytime you're going through a big change, it can be helpful to cut cords with your past to make room for new energy. When you feel stuck, if you're feeling stuck in life or like you can't move forward, check for energy cords that might be holding you back. It's generally a good idea to do a cord-cutting visualization whenever you feel like you need it. Some people like to do it once a month as a regular energy hygiene practice. Others do it only when they feel a strong need. Trust your intuition on this. It's not about blame. Cutting cords isn't about deciding someone is bad or blaming them for draining you. It's simply about energetic hygiene and taking care of yourself. You're not ending the relationship. Cutting energy cords doesn't mean you have to end your relationship with the person. It just means you're setting healthier energetic boundaries. Be gentle with yourself. Sometimes, cutting cords can bring up emotions. That's okay. Be gentle with yourself and allow any feelings to surface and pass. It gets easier with practice. Like any visualization technique, cord cutting gets easier and more effective the more you do it. Don't worry if it feels a bit awkward at first. You can't cut someone else's cords. Remember, you can only cut cords from your end. You're not manipulating anyone else's energy, just managing your own. Cord cutting is a powerful tool for maintaining your energetic health. By regularly checking for and releasing draining connections, you're freeing up your energy to focus on the things that truly matter to you. You're creating space for new, positive energy to flow into your life. And here's a beautiful thing to remember. As you release these cords with love and compassion, you're not just helping yourself. You're also freeing the other person from any unhealthy energetic attachments. It's a win-win situation that allows both of you to move forward in a more positive way. So, take some time to practice this cord-cutting visualization. You might be surprised at how much lighter and more energized you feel afterward. Remember, you have the power to manage your own energy. Cord cutting is just one more tool in your energy protection toolkit. Self-care for energy renewal, nurturing your inner light. We've covered a lot of ground in understanding how to protect and reclaim your energy. Now, let's focus on something equally important, self-care for energy renewal. This isn't just about pampering yourself, though that can be part of it. It's about creating daily habits that keep your energy levels high and your spirit bright. Let's start with one of the most fundamental aspects of energy renewal, sleep. It's not just a time when your body rests. It's when your energy recharges. Here's why sleep is so crucial. Energy restoration. During sleep, your body and mind go through important restoration processes. It's like plugging in your phone to charge overnight. Emotional reset. A good night's sleep can help reset your emotional state, making you more resilient to energy drains the next day. Mental clarity. When you're well rested, your mind is sharper. You're better able to set boundaries and recognize energy drains. Physical health. Lack of sleep can weaken your immune system, making you more susceptible to both physical illness and energy drains. Stick to a sleep schedule. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. This could include reading a book, gentle stretching, or meditation. Make your bedroom a sanctuary. Keep it dark, quiet, and cool for optimal sleep. Limit screen time before bed. The blue light from devices can interfere with your sleep cycle. Beyond sleep, make sure to incorporate rest into your day. This could be a 10-minute meditation, a short nap, or just sitting quietly with a cup of tea. These moments of rest are like mini recharge sessions for your energy. What you put into your body and how you move it plays a huge role in your energy levels. Here's how to eat and exercise for optimal energy. Eat a variety of fruits and vegetables. These are packed with vitamins and minerals that support your energy systems. Include lean proteins. They help stabilize your blood sugar, preventing energy crashes. Don't skip meals. Eating regularly keeps your energy levels stable throughout the day. Stay hydrated. Even mild dehydration can lead to fatigue. Nuts and seeds. Rich in healthy fats and protein for sustained energy. Whole grains. Provide long-lasting energy without the crash of refined carbs. Leafy greens, packed with iron and other nutrients that boost energy. Berries, full of antioxidants that support overall health and energy. Regular physical activity actually increases your energy levels. It might seem counterintuitive, but exercise boosts endorphins. These are your body's natural feel-good chemicals. Improves sleep quality. Regular exercise can help you sleep better at night. Increases stamina. Over time, exercise makes your body more efficient at producing and using energy. Reduces stress. Physical activity is a great way to burn off stress and tension. You don't need to run marathons to get these benefits. Even a daily 30-minute walk can make a big difference. The key is to find activities you enjoy so you'll stick with them. This might be the most fun part of energy renewal, doing things you love. When you engage in activities that bring you joy, you're not just passing time. You're actively generating positive energy. Here's why it's so important. Joy is energizing. When you're doing something you love, you often find yourself feeling more energized afterward, not less. Flow state. Engaging in enjoyable activities can lead to a state of flow where you're fully immersed and energized by what you're doing. Stress relief. Enjoyable activities act as a natural stress reliever, helping to dissipate negative energy. Self-expression. Doing things you love allows you to express yourself, which is inherently energizing. Creative pursuits. Painting, writing, music, or any form of art that speaks to you. Nature activities. Gardening, hiking, or simply sitting in a park. Learning. Taking a class in something you've always been curious about. Social connections. Spending time with people who uplift and inspire you. Movement. Dancing, yoga, or any physical activity you genuinely enjoy. Quiet time. Reading, meditating, or simply daydreaming. The key is to make these activities a regular part of your routine. Even if it's just for 15 minutes a day, doing something you love can significantly boost your overall energy levels. Remember, self-care isn't selfish. By taking care of your own energy, you're better equipped to handle whatever life throws your way and to be there for others when they need you. It's like the airplane oxygen mask principle. You need to put on your own mask first before you can help others. We've journeyed through the world of energy protection, from understanding what drains our energy to learning powerful techniques to safeguard and replenish it. Let's take a moment to recap the main points we've covered. 1. Recognizing energy drains. We learned how to spot the physical, emotional, and mental signs that our energy is being depleted. 2. Setting boundaries. We discovered the importance of creating healthy limits to protect our energy and practiced kind ways to say no. 3. Visualization techniques. We explored how to create a protective energy bubble, a powerful tool for shielding ourselves from negative influences. 4. Cleansing our energy. We learned various methods to cleanse and refresh our energy, from simple breathing exercises to nature immersion. 5. Cutting energy cords. We practiced a visualization technique to release draining energetic connections with compassion. 6. Self-care for energy renewal. We discussed the importance of sleep, healthy eating, exercise, and doing things we love to maintain high energy levels. Now, let's put it all together into a daily routine for energy protection and renewal. Morning practice. Start your day with a few minutes of deep breathing or meditation. Visualize your protective energy bubble as you prepare for the day. Set an intention to maintain strong, healthy boundaries. Throughout the day, check in with yourself regularly. How's your energy? Do you need to reinforce your bubble? Practice saying no kindly when necessary. Take short breaks for energy cleansing, even if it's just a few deep breaths. Evening routine. Do a cord-cutting visualization to release any draining energy from the day. Engage in an activity you love to boost your energy. Create a relaxing bedtime routine for restorative sleep. Weekly practice. Spend time in nature to deeply recharge. Reflect on your energy levels and adjust your practices as needed. Celebrate your progress in energy protection. Every small step counts. Remember, protecting and renewing your energy is not a one-time event, but an ongoing practice. Be patient with yourself as you develop these new habits. Some days will be easier than others, and that's perfectly okay. The key is consistency and self-compassion. As you continue this journey, you may notice some beautiful changes in your life. You might find yourself feeling more centered, more in control of your emotions, and more capable of handling life's challenges. Your relationships may improve as you set healthier boundaries. You may even discover that you have more energy to pursue your passions and dreams. But perhaps the most profound change will be in how you relate to yourself. By prioritizing your energy, you're sending a powerful message that you value yourself, that your well-being matters. This self-respect ripples out into every area of your life, attracting more positive experiences and relationships. Remember, you have the power to protect and renew your own energy. It's your birthright to feel vibrant, alive, and full of positive energy. With these tools and practices, you're well equipped to take charge of your energetic well-being. So, take a deep breath, visualize that protective bubble around you, and step forward with confidence. Your energy is precious. Treasure it, protect it, and watch how it transforms your world. You've got this.